Hello everyone, Auvbri here and welcome back to another speed build in The Sims 4. Today we are building the semi-floating. Before we get into the builds, as you can probably see, this is a build from a live stream. I have a couple of builds that I'm working on right now, so definitely stay tuned for those. But before we jump really into the build, I wanna talk about where the hell has Auvbri been. So as most of you probably know, I have started a new work, and in Denmark we are currently in the season that we would call the confirmation season. So we have a lot of confirmations, which is a big thing here in Denmark for teens in the 12 to 13 year gap. And seeing that I am a chef and I'm working at a hotel, we have a lot of these confirmations. So I have been working crazy amounts of time lately. I'm not even kidding, like 14, 15 hours work days is not uncommon at the moment. So that's where I've been. And I'm trying to balance everything, you know, YouTube and videos, work, spare time, friends, all these kind of things. But it has been really difficult, but I'm trying to get back into it again. So I hope you guys will bear with me through this time that we might not have so many builds that I would like. But yeah, as that is said, I really hope you understand where I'm coming from with that. But let's jump into the build. So this is again the semi-floating, how you say that word. I've heard it said like 1,000 different ways. But this is the semi-floating house. Now this is a house we built on a live stream, as I said before. And I don't know, I really enjoy building on live streams because I can get the input of you guys, and I can really interact with you guys as well, and you guys can tell me, oh, you know that doesn't look too good, Auvbri. Can you maybe try something else? If I have decisions that I'm not really sure of, I can also get your help. And this we're doing right here, I was actually an idea from one of you guys, because I wanted it to be just plain black, but I couldn't find a table that would actually fit that, and one of you suggested countertops. So that's really cool. But yeah, this is a house that is a recreation of a picture that I saw a very long time ago. So I wanted to recreate this, and I tried my very hardest to recreate it. If you follow me on Discord, you would have seen under my inspiration tab or sim stuff tab on my Discord server the original picture and the picture that I took when we were done with the build, and I think it looks very similar, very close to the original. Again, I only had a picture from the outside, so I was kind of winging it on the inside. I could see that it was looking like it was one big open room on the inside, but that's kind of it. Yeah, other than that, I think it turned out really cool. It's a super ultra like hyper modern build. So as you guys know, I really love doing modern builds. I don't know why, I just feel like I'm in my element when I do modern builds, and I really enjoyed doing this one as well. It was super modern looking, and we have clean lines, you know, black and whites, pops of colors, and that kind of stuff, and I really enjoyed doing this build. So seeing that we were working off of a picture, there is certain things that I'm not able to do because this is The Sims. This house was on a like angled pillar thing that we actually have created quite well in the game. But seeing that the roof in this game kind of behave in a bit of an odd way sometimes. So sometimes when you place rooms next to a roof, the roof will go through, but when you sometimes place a room on top of a roof, the roof will disappear. And I had a really hard time trying to figure out how we could work around that, because I needed there to be that angle. I needed it to be on top of that angle, so when you looked at it from all sides and mostly from the front, like we're doing here, you could see that the angle was just kind of like going up. It was looking nice. It was really cool looking. So I tried to recreate that. There is some gaps in that angle, but again, there's only so much you can do in the world of The Sims, and I think we achieved a very good look on it. And if you didn't really notice, well, good. I mean, that means I did my job. So yeah, we're going inside now. And the first thing we're gonna work on is this big room. So this big room it's just one. Honestly, there's only 3 rooms in this house. So we have the bedroom, but that has an open doorway. We have the bathroom, which is of course closed off, and then we have this big space here that we're currently working on now, which is the kitchen, dining room, living room. We have workspace, we have the front entrance as well. So it's one big room. But as I also said in the live stream, when you're doing an open room like this, especially in The Sims, what you want to do is try to section things off. So when you section things off, like we are starting to do in just a couple of minutes, you really create the illusion for the eyes that there is, you know, invisible walls. So your eye immediately catches, okay, so this section here is the dining room area, this is the living room area, and so on and so forth. So that's kind of what we tried to do here as well. And again, this is where your guys' input really helped me out. So we created this back slide thing piece with the, what is it called, fridge, because that just, it kind of looked better. We started doing the living room here, and again, everything is just super modern looking in this build. So at this point I was trying to figure out what kind of lights we could have in this build, because I knew I wanted it to be a mixture between hyper ultra modern looking and kind of these industrial vibes in there, which is why I initially went for these light bulbs here. I don't know, I didn't like how it looked, and I didn't like how it looked in the live stream. Then somebody suggested that light that we have out now, and I was like, no, we use that always. And then somebody said this one, and scaled down, it's perfect. It has like this industrial vibe, you can kind of see the industrial influences, and it was just so good. So I decided to go with that, both in the kitchen and all over the dining room table here, which is also again super modern looking dining room table. I'm really in love with how everything just turned out in this build, and it didn't actually take that long. I believe the stream was about 2.5–3 hours or something like that for the whole build, which is actually really fast. So my sim friends always tell me like, you're a really fast builder, especially Fry from Simproof. She always tells me that I'm a fast builder. Yeah, I don't know, in this build it really all came together really quickly. So here we're starting to do the sectioning off of the different sections in the build. So I knew I wanted to have rocks underneath each section. Initially I wanted to have the same rock, and we were trying out things here for you guys as well. But this was the best way to have 2 different rocks, still both super modern, both kind of having the same texture. So one is like this big zebra skin, and the other is this faux fur rock, and both of them has the same initial style as well, so it's black and white all around the place, which again just ties everything together. But because we kind of section things off and they are each on their own respective rock, it again creates the illusion for the eye that this is two separate rooms. I don't know if you've ever tried that, to walk into a room where it's one big area. My apartment is actually a great example of that. So I have gotten this new great looking dining room table, huge dining room table, new chairs, all that good stuff, and I moved it so it's kind of like, it feels like it's its own section, even though it is in the same space as my couch, TV, and YouTube studio area here. So the way that I sectioned it off is by putting in a rug underneath it, and you know, try to make it its own space. A lot of people keep asking me or asking about advice for interior designing and stuff like that. I would love to help you guys with that. I really would. But there's two things about that. I'm not an interior designer. I'm really not. I have no professional interior design training, if we can call it that. So I haven't studied interior design at all. I just pick what I think looks good and what I know would fit together. So yeah, I could try to help you, but again, my style might not go with what you like. The other thing is, people also keeps telling me to make videos on how to decorate certain builds. I could do that. I actually feel like that would be a really good way to help you guys out, because I know a lot of people watch these types of videos to get inspiration for their own Sims builds or in real life or whatever it might be, because it is a very good game to mimic real life. But I could do that. I mean, we could do some different types, like modern farmhouse, modern, old school, Victorian, all those types of builds and styles. We could definitely do that. I mean, it's possible. I really like the idea of that. So there's definitely some possibilities for that. But if you would like me to do something like that, some videos like that in the future, tell me in the comment section down below, and I will definitely try to figure out how we can do that, and how we can make it as accessible and good for everybody as possible, because I do know that I have a lot of design choices and interior design, decoration choices that people are like, oh, why did you do that? But I promise you guys, there is a reasoning behind the madness. So yeah, tell me in the comment section down below if that is something that you would like to see in the future. But we're working on the entrance here as well. And while I've been babbling on, you might be wondering, where the hell are those pictures from? Where are those paintings from? So Ringadinks is the name of the artist. She's on the gallery, and she has all of these amazing pictures on the gallery and paintings that you can use in your game without actually breaking it, because it's not CC. She does something with the paint by reference thing, so she has all of these amazing paintings inside the game that you can use without actually having it be CC. So it's really awesome, and she does a lot of awesome paintings, and I'm really into using those paintings lately. So definitely, just try to search paintings on the gallery as well. There's a tons of stuff like this that comes up that's just super high quality. So I know the video that you're watching right now is not the highest of quality. It is because I honestly forgot to record this build as a speed version, so I had to download my uploaded video from YouTube, and YouTube does something to the videos once it's actually uploaded, so they kind of downgrade the quality a bit, which is interesting to say the least. But yeah, that's why it's a bit bad quality, but I mean it's should be fine. You can definitely see what's going on, and everything should be good. So we're working on the exterior right now, and the picture that I was working off of had like this I don't know where the house was located. It was this weird mountain-y beachy area place type of thing, and I thought that was a really cool idea. But seeing that we are in Oasis Springs and we are on the lot that is a bit more on the green side with, you know, lots of plants around and grass and stuff like that, being that it is in the desert, that's a bit weird. But I wanted to try and take the best from the picture and the best from the surrounding place that we are at now, and really make it look awesome. So I created these smaller legs. Of course we needed to have sex bushes in there, because that's this whole thing. If you don't know about that thing, it's just like this running joke me and Simproved have together, and I actually do believe she has some merch with sex bushes coming real soon, so that's really funny as well. But I vowed to always put in a sex bush in every single build that I do until the day that The Sims 4 is over and The Sims 5 is released. But I tried to make it look as part of the surrounding area, and also really take inspiration from the picture as well. So that's why we have these smaller lakes, puddles, things, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, let's jump into the video tour. So here we have the video tour, and this is the entrance of the build. Again, we can see these beautiful paintings. I really love how they look, the blue one as well, really beautiful stuff. And again, this is one big urban room. The house is on the gallery right now, so if you want to get the build, you can definitely do so. Check the link in the description down below, so you can download it from your browser, or you can just search my origin ID, Auvbri, which is the same as here. So if you don't know how to spell it, just use my YouTube name and it should be good, and you should be able to find every single thing that I have done. Also, if you like this build, definitely tell me in the comment section down below as well, and tell me if you would like to see some videos on design tips and stuff like that, because it's definitely something I would consider if people asked for it. I know a lot of people have been asking for it, so yeah, tell me down below if you would like to see more of that type of stuff and those types of videos. As we take a look at the bedroom here, it's very minimalistic, which I really like. It's super modern looking, and that's just right up my alley. And let's take a look at the outside as well. I just love how it looks like it's seemingly floating in air, and it's just a balancing on this angled pillar here in the middle, which I just think looks really cool. So yeah, I really hope you guys like it. And as we're taking a look at the last of the video tour here, again, I'm gonna try to upload more frequently than I did, so definitely stay tuned on the channel. We're also live streaming Life is Strange at the moment on the channel, so also come join me on those live streams if you want to. Anyways, There's nothing really else for me to say other than I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave it a big like, subscribe and share it with your friends, and have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye!